Hello friends, welcome to Dating, Marriage and Life Stories with Kansiime. I take this opportunity to welcome all the new guests that are coming here for the first time and to welcome all the returning guests. Thank you so much for choosing this channel as your source of information, knowledge and point of growth. Kindly, before we start, look at the subscribe button. In the event that you're not subscribed, log in into your email. If you're not logged in, go to YouTube and sign in and subscribe, and we will grow together. Today we are looking at a very sensitive topic, and this is a topic that has led to the crash of so many beautiful, strong marriages, just because it is tagged with a label. It is a private thing. It is something that men will not want to talk about, and this is the lack of stamina in the bedroom. We are going to look at four reasons why men are having challenges in the bedroom: lack of stamina, erectile dysfunction, lack of libido, and basically marriage is centered around that. A woman can have everything else even when she's not married, but that is the one thing she looks for when she comes into the marriage. And so if the man is not functioning so well, then it becomes a very big point of contention. Apparently, men don't even go out there to seek help. They suffer with it quietly in the home. They don't want to go get medication. Yet this is something very simple that if you sit down together, if you seek for help, it is something that you can work out with home remedies and you will treat. What is it that we can use to treat this lack of stamina, low libido, very low, a non-dysfunctional man? Let's look at four things that cause this. When we get to know what causes it, then we will be able to treat it and handle it from that level. And I must remind you that as time goes by, if your spouse is older, as men get older, get to 60s, get to 70s, then their libido is very low. And so what we term as low libido may be okay for at a certain age, but it may not be okay for a young married. You cannot marry a girl and then after 1 month you tell her, okay, we will be meeting once a month, and when you are around, it doesn't work. It doesn't build up your marriage. So what causes lack of stamina in the bedroom? Number one, it is called reduced testosterone, that male hormone that makes them men, that gives them the muscles, that helps their blood to flow within their man and causes them to function very well. Now, with age, this testosterone goes, but the lack of testosterone can also be caused by a poor diet. Sometimes men just they go and eat lots of carbohydrates, they eat lots of processed food, they take lots of sugars, and before you know it, the hormone has no replacement taking place, even as it gets depleted. Maybe some people are born with very little of that. Some men are born with very little of that hormone, but it can be built up. And what are those foods that we need to look at when we need a man to treat low testosterone? First and foremost, you need to look at zinc. Zinc, this is a food supplement that is found in yams. It is found in yams. Zinc and vitamin D, those are very key. If they tell you that a man's testosterone is very low and it's not performing so well in the bedroom, there is a lot of weakness, there is the man can only stand for a minute. So look at food that are rich in zinc and vitamin D. And what are those foods? We look at yams. Make sure you eat yam. Make sure you eat fish, tuna, tuna. What is that other type of fish? You can eat tuna and sardines. Sardines are really so good when it comes to helping men in building up their private life, in their bedroom life. So look for food rich in vitamin D and in zinc, that is yams, tuna, look at sardines, look at pomegranates. This is a fruit. It is very available in Nakasero market. You can even buy pomegranate juices. You can buy pomegranate supplements. You can also eat eggs. Make sure 2 or 3 times in a week you eat the egg, more especially the yellow part. Boil it. If you fry it, then you lose most of the benefits, unless you're going to fry it halfway. So look at honey. Make sure honey is part and parcel of your food. As you eat. So number 1, it's good diet. The diet that replaces the testosterone hormone in your body. Number 2, this is as a result of lack of confidence. When a man doesn't have so much confidence, he's meeting this lady for the first time, it is on the honeymoon date, maybe they've not met before, the confidence is so low. Now, the moment this confidence is low, a person is scared, their mindset does not connect. And the moment the mind does not connect with that act in the bedroom, the man goes, he sleeps. He sleeps, and however much you try to wake him up, he will refuse. Now, what does a lady do in that moment? If it refuses and it has happened and the person is sleeping and the man is scared, that can be a turning point. It will depend on how careful you handle this situation that the man will again come up. If you tell this person, okay, it has not worked now, it will work tomorrow. In fact, at that moment, the person will gain confidence, and before you know it, he starts operating, and the libido is up, and the man is standing very well, and he's doing what he's supposed to do. So in the event that the person has come without so much confidence, don't put him down. Reawaken his self-confidence, boost his ego, and tell him if it doesn't work now, it will work again. In the event that you tell him he's a loser, he has failed, and you throw so many negative things, it is going to be a recurrent problem. So, ladies, you can encourage your man to overcome this by psychologically supporting them and not looking at it as a nightmare that they have failed. So, help them to recover from that emotional stress. The moment they are stressed because they don't have confidence, then it will be recurrent. You can stop the recurrence by telling them it has not happened, it will happen again. And so don't torture them. If you torture your husband, things will fail. The man doesn't operate in the environment where he's stressed. Medications also. Medications for pressure, medication for blood sugar, a lot of painkillers, antidepressants, they cause the man to lose stamina in the bedroom. Their libido gets low, their sperm count is low, their quality is very weak. So when someone is taking medication for those blood pressure, blood sugar, and those other things, painkillers, they will need a lot of support. And when it comes to that, then you need to go to your doctor and seek for help and mention your problem and make sure that it is solved. Remember, when the sex in the marriage is gone, when sex is gone, is not operational, it means that marriage is likely not to survive so many things. And so let's look at them again. Number 1, low testosterone as a result of poor diet. And this can be cured by getting the foods as we listed them up. The lack of confidence and the stress, emotional stress that comes with abuse by a partner, this can be helped by the woman encouraging and supporting the man. And then number 3, taking medications that for other treatment, blood sugar, pressure, and antidepressants. When you take those ones, then they also cause a problem. And to cure that problem, you need to visit a health practitioner who will give you medication that will help you. So before you think about hormonal replacement therapy, let's go for home remedies, and let's grow, and let's be better spouses, and let us increase our enjoyment of the marriages. Thank you so much for listening in. Kindly subscribe, like, and give us a comment and tell us any other thing that you want us to talk about. God bless you.